everyone, today I've got your Edge of Tomorrow movie review. It's Groundhog Day for Tom Cruise when he has the ability to wield the alien's power to restart, but Emily Blunt's badass character comes around and tries to help him control. This is probably one of the most interesting sci-fi movies I have seen recently, and even though I feel like Tom Cruise has been in, and I mean a lot of sci-fi movies, I think he does a pretty good job in them. Don't you think so? However, the one thing I think that hurts the fact that being able to set each of these different characters he plays apart. He obviously plays a soldier in this movie, and he has to once again fight off the aliens. We've already technically seen that when he was in a little movie called War of the Worlds. I liked how they were actually playing off the technologically advanced world, as if this stuff would actually exist today. They were always showing these news reports in the beginning of the movie and sort of making it sort of set in this, not like post-apocalyptic, but probably more militarized world. I mean, if I saw an alien, I'll just do what Will Smith did in Independence Day. Welcome to Earth. The action sequences were pretty awesome, and the suits that all the soldiers were wearing looked like it was from that movie Elysium, which I also enjoyed. And I was literally on the edge of my seat in that one opening sequence alone. That whole battle scene, I was not expecting that at all. But, I mean, I just realized he was just going to do it all again. Oh god, now that just reminded me of that Muppet song. Do it all again. See what I mean? And let me tell you, it looked freaky. I'm just trying to picture Bill Murray going through this whole ordeal as if he were actually in this movie and not Groundhog Day. Looks like Tom Cruise will have to rinse, die, and repeat his way into defeating the aliens called Mimics, who looked freaky as well. I really liked how they took this concept directly from the comic book called The Time to Kill, which I didn't get a chance to read on Free Comic Book Day. I didn't get a chance to snag it, but if you guys have read it, let me know in the comments if you have. This movie had a good mix of action and comedy, and Emily Blunt. Yes, I can't seem to talk about her enough. I mean, she is just so sexy with a bit of edge. See what I did there? She was a perfect addition to the cast with her badass combat skills and had this military attitude, and she just seemed so perfect and really suited her in this role, because I never pictured her to even take on a role like this, so it was really nice to see her in that way. Her and Tom Cruise definitely were the best on-screen duo I have seen in a sci-fi movie. The more times they kept on meeting up with each other, I came up with a song. Live, die, repeat. Live, die, repeat. Live, die, repeat. Again, he must have gotten frustrated after all those times. He was just like rolling his eyes, and it was just almost getting, too good to be true. Having to remember everything he needed to do in order to get back to her, and it was just only halfway through the movie already. So, I mean, it had to go move along somehow. This is definitely one of those movies that, I wouldn't say got too repetitive, even though that was kind of the point, but it actually did bring a lot of that comedy out, because it's like you knew exactly what was going to happen. It's kind of like that movie Vantage Point without the vantage point, and just having to keep seeing the same scenes over and over again with all of these different scenarios, and it's basically Groundhog Day. Like, go watch Groundhog Day if you haven't seen that, and basically go watch this too, or go see this before you see Groundhog Day, and it'll be like almost the same thing, but not the same scenarios, which is obviously the point. So I definitely loved this movie, and just all the way through, it was absolutely intense and crazy. So overall, I definitely enjoyed watching this movie, and I think it is another great summer blockbuster hit. So I will be seeing this movie again, and I highly recommend it. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought of Edge of Tomorrow. Do you think Tom Cruise has had enough being in these sci-fi movies? Or should he continue to make these movies? I personally love him in them. So, as always, you guys can subscribe to my channel. I've got more movie reviews, movie updates, come back every week for the Child Thursday video. You guys can also like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter. And I will see you guys later.